Welcome everyone. For this recipe, we are going to use the fresh ingredients from this week's box. We have lime, we have cilantro, we have ginger, we have an avocado, and then we have our star ingredient for the week, cucumber. To start, you want to rinse the cucumber, and then you want to place it on a cutting board as so, and then using the knife, cut off both ends of the cucumber. After which you cut it into manageable sections, slice lengthwise into halves or quarters depending on desired thickness and size of the pieces. For each piece, make a crosswise cuts to create an even dice. Try to do 1-inch cubes or bite-sized pieces for this recipe. A little fun fact for today is that cucumbers are high in fiber, and this can help you to avoid constipation and going to the bathroom regularly. They have low glycemic index, meaning they won't increase your blood sugar levels. We want to place the avocado on a cutting board with a knife. Carefully cut the avocado in half lengthwise from the top to the bottom around the pit. Gently twist the two halves to separate them. Hold the half with the pit and tap the pit with a knife blade and twist it to remove it. And be extra careful not to cut yourself. Use a spoon to scoop the avocado flesh from each half. Slide the spoon between the flesh and the skin, following the curve of the skin. Place the avocado flesh on the cutting board and cut them into fine pieces. Avocado is an excellent source of fiber and potassium, which is excellent for our heart. After cutting the avocado into small pieces, we want to place it in the bowl. Now we are going to start making the dressing. We are going to start with the ginger. We are going to peel it with a knife, spoon, or a peeler. First, we're going to cut the ginger in a big piece, and then in small pieces, and then even into further smaller pieces. A little fun fact about the ginger is that it can help fasting glucose levels. After we finish cutting the ginger, we are going to be putting it into a bowl. For chopping the cilantro, we will be washing them, and then we will be placing it on a cutting board. Cilantro. Pile the cilantro leaves into a small bunch, and then with a knife, chop the cilantro, and for a finer texture, continue chopping until you reach the desired size. And now we would take a look at the lime. So we would cut the lime into two halves. We would squeeze both halves into the bowl with the rest of our ingredients. Limes are a rich source of vitamin C, which is really good for the immunity system. We will want to use a measuring spoon to measure the amount of olive oil and pour the olive oil directly into the mixing bowl. You do the same steps for the soy sauce. Then repeat the following steps for the apple cider vinegar. And then we want to measure the red pepper flakes and pour it into the bowl. And then you want to sprinkle some salt and some pepper. After you're done mixing it, you want to pour the dressing onto the bowl where all the avocado and main ingredients are. Once all the dressing is well situated and it's well into the mix of the bowl, you want to start mixing the bowl very thoroughly. Start mixing. And then finally, when you're done, you can serve yourself and enjoy a refreshing snack as part of your meal. Thank you for joining today, and I hope you try this recipe at home. See you next week when we prepare another delicious recipe.